The first championship meeting since the 2018 Super 8's cracker in Clonus, which ended in a dramatic draw. A group that looks Kerry's to win, but we've seen before a Monaghan side comfortable in the long grass. Kerry include 12 of last year's All-Ireland final starting 15, with Brina Bugliak, Joe O'Connor and Tony Brosnan the exceptions. Vinnie Corey makes a half dozen changes from the Ulster loss to Cavan, including the return of Stephen O'Hanlon. Sean Herson gets us underway, 6 years on from the Super 8s, not many favouring Monaghan as they land in Killarney off the back of top-flight relegation and that first-up Ulster preliminary round loss to Cavan. And they're on the back foot here straight away as that one is eased over in confident fashion by Paudie Clifford. And now Monaghan look to get this running game going. And the likes of Hamill and O'Hanlon, they've got players who can certainly drive them forward. Oh, great looking ball inside, goal chance, big save. Conor McCarthy denied by Shane Ryan. Forward by Irwin. And Kerry turned this one over, now they look to go. Morley leading the charge. David Clifford, first time with his hands on the ball. Runner to the right-hand side, it's Gainey. Gainey looking to take his point, which he has done. Two huge dangers combining there. Monaghan turning over the ball cheaply and eased over. Tom O'Sullivan outside of the left boot for the run of Clifford. Lovely ball on the inside, goal chance here. Well, Beggan was advancing and Tom O'Sullivan up there again, opted to just hand pass it over the bar and keep the scoreboard ticking. And it ticks on to 8 points now. Potential success at underage level, the Emmy Vale man. As Mohan advances, he looks to work something here with Bannigan. He gets it on his left. Micheál Bannigan got himself a yard on Gavin White and finished impressively. Dermot O'Connor. Ball into the corner once more. On the move here is Paudie Clifford. Shadowed by Jason Irwin. Clifford feels he's got the better of that battle. Irwin does well though to get back and have a second bite at him. Brosnan off his left, he's kicked one beautiful point already, and there's another from Tony Brosnan. To that left-hand side, the little hand pass from McCarville. Just not been accurate enough in those situations in this first half, Monaghan. Now they've got to try and retreat again. Dara Moynihan. Jason Foley has charged forward from full-back. He's in the full forward position now as Clifford sells a beautiful dummy. And it goes over with a few inches to spare. Well, it's going to be a long road home for these Monaghan players and supporters. Monaghan just 2 points, just one from play. Bugliak, off he goes again. Brosnan. Paudie Clifford. Faced up by McBennett, gives the hand pass. And again, so much movement. Lots of air on this one. And has it found the target? It has. First of the day for Dara Moynihan. All 6 of the starting forwards on the mark. Possibly a few home truths being told by Vinnie Corey in that dressing room after such an underwhelming and lacklustre first half performance. A couple of changes at half-time. Andrew Woods and Desi Ward on for Monaghan. There goes Bannigan, scorer of Monaghan's only point from play in the game so far. O'Hanlon has got a runner on the inside. Gavin White lost sight of the ball there, and to the goal on here for Monaghan, but it's been put wide. Andrew Woods with his first touch since his half-time arrival. Just looked like he'd put it on a plate there. Real battle for possession here. Desi Ward getting involved and doing well for Monaghan. Looking to get on with it quickly here. Conor McCarthy back onto that left boot. Oh, it's a beautiful score. Elegantly done by Conor McCarthy. And it's back-to-back points for Monaghan. No pressure as he gets his head up and looks down towards the run of Gainey. Gets there ahead of McCarthy. Gainey, lovely movement from Clifford, and on the inside is Seanie O'Shea. Is there a goal at the end of this? There isn't. Big save from Beggan. Joe O'Connor denied. Sean O'Shea gets back on it, and Gainey makes sure that Kerry will leave with something. Well, what a wonderful move that was. Started Deep in his own half by Tony Brosnan. And Joe O'Connor just couldn't quite put the cherry on top at the end of it. Johnny O'Shea with the layoff. And off goes Tom O'Sullivan again. Darragh Moynihan, good run in behind here from Gavin White. Can he stay away? Comes back to the support provided by Tom O'Sullivan. 3 points for the rampaging cornerback. Darragh Moynihan, big kick pass down into the inside forward line where Clifford gets out in front. Checks back onto his left, doesn't take it on himself. Paudie Clifford looking for goal, big save and begging again. And he did a lot right there, Paudie Clifford, and just looked to caress it with the inside of his left boot into that bottom corner. And the passers, they can go long into David Clifford, who's got the strength and the skill, even when outnumbered, to win that ball for his team. Desi Ward. A lovely contact. And the big question, how do Monaghan react and respond to this? Bannigan. Nice bit of work to get it to McCarthy. This would be an impressive score if he can get there. Mohan with a goal chance and he's buried it. Gary Mohan, who got Monaghan's first score of the game from the mark in the first half. They had to wait a long time for another after that. Referee has the whistle in his hand, Sean Hurst, and he's going to give Monaghan one final opportunity perhaps to have the final score today. It's Stephen O'Hanlon, and it is on its way and over the bar. A meeting between last year's All-Ireland finalists and All-Ireland semi-finalists, but a real gulf between these sides today. It's finished in Killarney. Kerry 24 points, Monaghan 111.
I'm very happy with the first half performance. A lot of the stuff we were trying to do for the last couple of weeks came off in the first half. We worked very hard and got some really good scores, and we looked pretty compact in defence. Second half we dropped off a bit. Maybe that had to do a little bit with the scoreboard, but overall we'd be happy enough.
Yeah, listen, difficult day, all right. Probably the worst half of the first half anyway. Worst half of football I say we've played. We barely paid the price. 2 points in one half of football is not good enough. Now, listen, in credit to the boys, all you can say is they won the second half by 3 points, and maybe you're clutching at straws for positives there. Some boys did do well in their own jobs today, but overall, our use of the ball in the first half was absolutely terrible.